first and last name for me?
First name Earnest, Earnest Fuller, Fuller. Okay, well, we was in the house. We was getting our dinners ready, and first I heard like two shots first, like two shots, doom, doom. You could tell like it was in my front yard, but after that it was like over 20 more shots, and it sounded like it was more in the front yard. Like after I was telling her, my wife, to get down and get down low, and by that time I walked outside, and I come out here, and I walked over here, and I see a mini bike, like the motor was running, but it was laying on the ground with no one there. And I'm asking, where did the guy go who was on the mini bike? And by the time I turned around to come back home, I turned and seen the guy just laying there.
The boy, the 13-year-old?
Yeah, the 13-year-old. I seen him laying there, and then that's when I went down there to him, and he was like trying to catch his breath, and by that time someone pulled up in the car. They got to dial 911 because I didn't have my phone on me, so it just was terrible to see this kid laying here, dying. It hurt it. So I grabbed towels to put pressure with the 911 caller, was getting the information from the dispatcher, was saying what to do.
So you were dressing the wound?
Yes.
What was it like in that moment trying to help this little boy and just try to survive?
It was hard, because seeing someone die in your eyes is something hard, different to me, It was strange, very, very strange.
And you've never really been in a situation?
Never been in a situation like that. A kid.
Does that
It's
make
hard.
you mad? A kid?
Yeah, a kid. Why? That's what I want to know. Why to do this to this little kid here?
What's it like living in an environment like this where you frequently hear the sounds of gunshots?
It's hard living here, You could be, I remember playing dominoes right here, me and my neighbor in the back here, who we playing dominoes. And it sounded like, we heard it sounded like it was right in the yard end. Like, boom, boom, man, we had to just, dive down on the ground.
In those situations,
it's bad.
In those situations, what do you do whenever you hear gunshots nearby?
Mostly get down and try to hide, That's all I can do. Because it's dangerous, It's not in this area, it's back there in that area. And it comes this way because it's more elderly here.
Yeah. What do you have to say to the people who are committing these acts of violence?
Just please stop it. Put down your guns, man. Go pick up the word of God, because it's hard. It's hard here living.
Have you
Our parents, we as parents need to stand up. The kids, we love our kids, but they are not our friends. For we can sit around and do drugs with them. That's not what it's called. It's called being a parent first. Raise your children right. I have 12 kids, and I stand strong with mine.
Walk me through the emotions you were feeling when you were trying to offer aid to this child. Was he talking, explaining?
No, he couldn't say anything. He couldn't say anything. He'd take like one deep breath, like every 20 minutes. And he just like, he don't say anything. He couldn't move. He couldn't move or nothing. He just, when he take that deep breath, and then 20 minutes later, he'll do it again.
Walk me through the emotions that you were facing at that time.
I was hurting. Just tell them to stay there. Just hold on, man. Just hold on. They'll be here. Just hold on.
What's frustrating to me and my photographer Cody about reporting these sorts of incidents is that they happen so often that people forget that these are real people who are affected by this. This is a family that lost a child. This is a boy who no longer has a life. What do you want the community to know about the intensity and the magnitude of the violence that the city is experiencing?
It's hard, man, because they need to open their eyes and see it better. These are our kids. This is our future. That what the hell is in their hand, but we are taking each other for no reason at all, and we just got to be more of a stronger parent and raise the kids the best way, the right way. That's what I see.
I think the $1,000,000 question here is, what is the solution? It doesn't seem like there is a black and white.
It's not that. It's the solution is parenting. We gotta, okay, when my kids come here with me, I'm finna come to your room. I'm not finna search your room, but I'm in there. I'm back and forth to your room to check up on you, make sure you all right. Okay, it's dinner time, you come up front. You know, I got big kids, like a 21-year-old, and he want to walk out here with a backpack. Where you going with a backpack? Huh? What you got in that backpack? Let me have that backpack. You go to the park, like you say. You want to go shoot basketball? Go shoot basketball. You don't need this backpack. What you gonna have a backpack for? You know, you're not going to stay night at no one. How you going to a gym? You know, we got to open our eyes as parents and get these kids to, well, we're in control of this, not you. You know, we want to be parents and sit around and do drugs with our kids. No, that's not going to solve nothing.
Do you think the answer is more policing of communities like this, or is it more community programs, activities for children?
Yeah, like community programs for kids, that'll get it. But, you know, we have to get the right thing. There's a lot of good kids, and there's a whole lot of bad kids. But we got to figure out which ones that's who's out here carrying these guns. It's scary for me to, like, try to walk to the store because I know they out there somewhere. And you don't never know when they going to pass by you and shoot you.
I was going to say, do you feel safe leaving your house?
At times, no, to be honest. No. I have to deliver food. If someone call at the house, oh, no, man, I can't come out that late, you know, because it's scary, very scary. And I have to, like, keep cameras running. Now, since that incident happened, I cut the camera off yesterday, but it's recording right now because I'm finna record everything that comes through here because it's scary.
Cody, do you have any questions? We're good.